We are completely live. I'm back again, and thank you for your support from the other videos. As you see in the thumbnail, the Mafia boss showed me the vault. This was a rare occasion. There was a clubhouse, bar, restaurant up there in the city, and I used to go in and make my runs and everything else. And he was getting older, maybe his mid 70s, late 70s, and he took me under his wing, and I was doing various things for him. And one night, it was odd because I was in there late, and it seemed like there was always someone, at least one person in that restaurant. And can't get the lighting right. I mean, really? I'll try anything. All right. Sorry about that. We just do these on a shoestring. There's always somebody in there because there was Fort Knox, and you would think that somebody would take a shot at all this money or something, but I don't know. They did it the way they did it. And I know they were running some big money back and forth because I handled some of the packages. So they don't just put money in banks. I mean, they could only try to get the money from bad money to good money, but they sat on lump sums of money. And I got 3 lights over there, and my lighting's bad. I mean, how? Oh, well, you people got to be sick of this by now. No wonder I only got 16 subscribers. This, whatever. So maybe you don't like the coffee, you don't like the smoking, but that's all right. So I'm in there, and he says, Joey, come here and everything. And he was doing something where they had all the bottles of liquor bottles on this whole cabinet shelf thing that was in the wall and everything. And he was going to be retiring. There was a lot of stuff going on at the end, a lot of stuff, turbulent time. And he says, go do something or whatever to get rid of me. But then I come back, and then he turned this shelf, this liquor shelf, around, and there was literally just bundles of money on like 3 or 4 shelves, like 5 feet high. And he turned, he says, well, I got to kill you now, Jojo. Yeah, I said, well, and he said, well, he's got to get the money out of there. He's retiring, and he's kind of figuring somebody maybe might take a shot at him and, just put a gun to his head and says, where's the money or whatever. Maybe somebody did know that there was a vault there. I wasn't privy to that information. But another guy came, and then he said, what's he doing here? To me, he asked Sam, what's he doing here? He said, don't worry about him. He's okay and everything. And they took this money, and the heat was on. There was a lot of stuff going on. FBI, taping, surveilling, people within his own organization, bad actors, and he figured now's the time. Get out, retire. He was up in age and everything. And he I said, well, you need any help? And the other guy says, oh, get the help. In the other, go sit down in the dining area or something. And they had, I went out to smoke a cigarette, and there was these guys sitting in the car. And when I walked over, it was kind of next to my car. They all got out. Ooh. And then the one guy said, oh, that's whatever. He's okay. And there had to be $500,000 in there. And I don't know if periodically they moved the money out of there to another place or what their schedule of moving money was and all that. I wasn't privy to that kind of information, but it was just astounding that, and crazy. I mean, that makes you wonder sometimes if a person or somebody that was in that situation just pull out and just blast everybody and get out of there and then try to get away, you're set for life. But that wasn't in my DNA. I wasn't thinking that somebody will find you somewhere down the line. But he had then I was at the regular office, trying to sell steel. And the barmaid called me and said, come up here, Sam wants to see you. So I went up there and everything. And he was like, because I got out of there that night. And he said, well, I got to trust you. I said, yeah, everything's fine. I'm not say anything to anybody or he says, you're doing a good job. And I was getting ready to make another run. And I think, well, I never really knew how much was in the packages. They had them sealed, tricky and everything else, and they would know if something was tampered with or whatnot. But he threw me a tip, a generous tip, and then everything got crazy. People were missing, and people were approaching me. We're so and so, everything else. I don't know nothing. I am a nobody. I'm a nobody. I don't know anything, and it was fascinating that the revenue and money that these crime families generated. It's insane, and you could retire for 10 lifetimes on this kind of money. But I just wanted to put something out there that I saw the vault and everything else, and it looked like a bank with wrapped bundles of money, wrapped up, whatever they are, $5,000 bundles, and there was at least 100 wrapped bundles on these shelves. I mean, this was a very well organized gambling ring in the Northeast that even extended its tentacles into Canada and Ohio, and who else knows where. I wasn't made aware of all their doings, but I got a general idea of it. So yeah, that was a wild experience. I never been around that kind of money, so I wanted to throw that in to you people. Same old story, the lighting and everything. I just do it. I put them out there. Whoever watches these, I appreciate it, but I don't expect to get that much exposure, not right now at least. But I got a lot of topics I can talk about and subjects and content and stuff that I'll be doing down the road. I'm just pumping them out, and that's what I'm gonna do. So thank you for everybody that supports me. Be the kings and queens of your world, and stay great and stay safe. And subscribe, for crying out loud. All right, I'll check you out next time, folks. Thanks.